Kevin Fishbain and Arthur Arkush from Hallis Hall. The Bears have just wrapped up their final practice of the 2014 season. Arthur, what a season it was, and another unexpected thing happened today. That was Roberto Garza got a one-year contract extension, so the veteran center will be back in 2015. Not sure, obviously, the whole coaching staff and whatnot, but they know their starting center will be back for one more year.
Yeah, a smart move, I think. Roberto Garza has been so valuable to the younger guys, and has helped keep this offensive line together. His leadership is going to be huge, assuming there are some changes coming. It's also an interesting signing. You have to wonder whose decision it was and what it might mean for the next week, who's staying, who's going.
Yeah, we'll find out more about that on Monday, but certainly the offensive linemen excited to have Roberto Garza back for the next year. And we got to talk about Week 17, final game of the year, the battle for third place in the NFC North between the Bears and the Vikings. Arthur, you're also our NFC North expert, and Teddy Bridgewater has played a lot better the past few games. He's not looked good in Soldier Field, but he's been coming on strong.
Yeah, he really has. 73% passer over the past 4 games. Has been able to dial up the deep ball a little bit more. So the key is going to be the same for the Bears. They were able to keep him in the pocket. They were able to take away the deep passing game. I think he had like 5.6 yards per attempt. So the recipe won't change. We'll see if they're able to replicate that success.
On the other side of the ball, Jay Cutler had a great game against Minnesota at Soldier Field. Minus a couple interceptions. Probably should have thrown for more touchdowns when you looked at that game. And the Vikings played some man defense, and they struggled. They couldn't get a sack against the Bears' offensive line. Coming into Sunday, how do you kind of break down this matchup?
I actually think it's going to be a similar recipe once again. No Brandon Marshall, of course, but Marquise Wilson, a big guy. We'll see if he's able to use that size. Alshon Jeffrey's going to see a lot of Xavier Rhodes, I would expect, but I think there's going to be some opportunities. I don't think Mike Zimmer strays all that much from his man approach, so we'll see if they're able to create those size mismatches out on the perimeter once again.
Some injuries on both sides of the ball for the Vikings and the Bears. It'll be interesting really to see how the Bears respond, how Jay Cutler responds to the benching, how he comes out there in the season finale. We asked Mark Trestman today what he told the players to play for. He said to play for each other. And you got to think that pride-wise, if those guys go out there and do that, they are probably better than the Vikings and could come out and get a win, maybe notch third place in the NFC North. Not what they expected, but that's what it has come to this season. For Arthur, I'm Kevin. That'll do it for us here at Hallis Hall. For all the best Bears coverage, stick to ChicagoFootball.com.